And we are starting streaming. Hi, Margarita. How are you doing?
Hello, hi Agnes. I'm very well, thanks. And you?
Good, good, good. Can't wait, can't wait. Somehow, hashtag divine timing, right? These always come in the moment where I need it the most. So back in the days when we started the planning part, uh, I was like, oh yeah, it's amazing. We did that whole work together, and but I haven't really had, quote unquote a reason. Guess what? Now I have. It's so crazy. So we are talking about healing meditation with the theta healing technique. And if you could just tell us a little bit more about yourself and what you're doing and what your magic is for those who never seen you before, that would be amazing. Yes.
Yes, sure. I actually come from science.
Mm-hmm.
So I started with a apparently completely different career from what I'm doing now. But at the end of the day, it's all part of the same thing. So I started by studying the body and our DNA from a very chemical, physical, practical point of view, playing with cells and things in the lab, having fun with that. And then I moved to the healthcare and pharmaceutical industry. So I worked in marketing and communication in that area for a few years. And then I decided to make this transition into life coaching and energy healing to help people um, achieve a real kind of well-being, happiness, joy, and most importantly, their true and authentic connection with the energy of all that is, the energy of the creator, the energy of God, the energy of the universe. It doesn't matter how you want to call it. But basically it's the same, and it is the energy of love. So the magic is the energy of love. So magic is love and love is magic, and this is what we are going to talk about. And this is now one of my life purposes, helping people, also helping myself in their journey, in our journey through love, which is a very broad subject, and it involves many meanings and levels. And this is, by the way, also part of the healing course that we did together, that you can now find online. It's available to everyone who wants to get that. And I would say the most important thing we all need to learn is to connect to the energy of self-love first. So it is about learning, so understanding first what self-love really is, and then learning how to love ourselves. When we get that, we will start having better relationships with ourselves, with our friends, with our family members, with other people, and of course, our romantic relationship or relationships can also improve, become better, or you can manifest your most compatible or your highest and best soulmate. And this is why we are here today.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you because obviously, guys, we did the Connect to the Magic of Love course together with Margarita. I helped her in setting it up as well, and I was there when we were filming it, and it was a fascinating journey. And obviously, I was in a moment in my life where I really needed that too, although I didn't know that at that time. And what was it? What a new concept was for me. A is that you can have more than one soulmate, right? I reminded myself of that about the title of today's meditation, and I was like, it is still amazing, and it is still, I think, a life-changing and freeing and disconnecting us from that fear that you might have passed on your first and only love, right? That you might not get the next one, or, it's like, oh my gosh, I love him so much. If he is the one and we break up for some reason, then maybe I will never find one. And it's knowing that he is not the only one and only is just still blows my mind, right? But it helps me to the perspective of the whole dating scene, guys. The universe has chosen 2020 the best year ever for me to step back after, I don't know, 15 years to the dating scene, right? It's like, of course, why not? And that we talked about this and went through the whole program, it just eliminated so much pain in my life. So if you could, I think it's really, really important, if you could talk a little bit more about the concept of the soulmates and how and why and yeah, whatever comes, right? And guys, if you have any questions, say hi and let us know. If you're watching the replay, let us know as well your questions. We will get back to you. But yeah, let me know what your definition is of a soulmate, and how is that helping us in this whole situation?
Right. So, well, first of all, because we are talking about the energy of love, the first thing we need to say and to make very clear to everyone, which is, I think, another mind-blowing concept to start with, is that love is the same energy of abundance.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning that, of course, we have plenty of soulmates. So there is no scarcity. So we need to remove the limiting belief or the fear that there is only one out there for me, or if I have already experienced love but it didn't work, I will never find it again. No, soulmates are everywhere. It's plenty of soulmates for everyone, and this, for example, is something that we explore together in the course, in the video course. We understand how many types of soulmates we can have, and it's important for every single one of us to understand what kind of soulmates we really want to manifest, which kind of soulmates we really want to attract, to call into our lives. Because there could be soulmates, so people that could enter a relationship with you, a special person that you feel connected to somehow, even if at the end of the day, it seems not the highest and best relationship for you, but you feel a deep connection to that person. It may not be the person that you end up marrying. It may not be the person that you may have the happiest relationship with, but soulmates are also people that at some point meet your life journey. They cross paths with you for some reason, because we have to learn from each other. We are always, the mirror of one another. So, and we learn so much through relationships. That's why it's so important to be also open to communicate with people, to receive what they have to or they want to give us, and to be able to give what we want to give and what that person needs to receive from us for their development and their life journey as well. So this is what a soulmate is. Can be anything. And there could be soulmates that, as we said, will just be part of your life for a specific reason, maybe because they have to teach you something, and or you have to teach them something else. And we call them non-compatible soulmates. And just to make it simple. And you can also have a soulmate that is within the range of compatible soulmates. But even in this range of soulmates, you can have a compatible soulmate that goes along very well with you only in a specific time or in a specific place of your life journey. Or you can manifest and you can call and attract a soulmate that is compatible with you, so is matching for the highest and best, and is also willing to grow with you. Because maybe, you can attract your soulmate today, and today we are perfectly compatible, great, amazing. But maybe in 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 week, if you are not aligned and growing together, there could be some distance that is building up. And so that soulmate maybe is not the highest and best or most compatible soulmate that you want to manifest. So as the, let's say, next level of manifestation, you can also ask for a compatible soulmate now, but that is willing and still compatible with you when you both grow together in the relationship. So, of course, there will be some moments, some times where maybe someone is here and the other one is catching up. And, it's life, it's relationship. We are talking about people, so you cannot have a precise plan or schedule. And we all have free will. So we have to also respect the other person and their decisions and their process. This is also part of the compatibility in the relationship. So how compatible are your priorities, your values, your vision of life? This is also a very important aspect to be aware of when you are thinking about which kind of soulmate you really want into your life. So basically, you can have anything you want, because it is love, it's magic, and it's the energy of abundance. So you need to be very conscious of what you want. And on the other side, you need to be very much aware of your own self to understand which kind of soulmate will you be for your partner.
Oh yes. Oh yes, that was another one, and we talked about it in the course in more depth. That it blows still my mind. And yes, guys, my mind is easily blown by these topics. Right? It's like I wish this would be something what we get taught in the school, right? And we are brought up, I think, in a way that you need to respect others and love others, and if you have love your, I don't know, family, but they don't teach us to love ourselves, and it feels like egoistic, and it feels like, don't brag about stuff, and don't I don't know, don't be egoistic, don't make decisions on your needs, think about the others. And then at the end we realize that yes, it's something what you need to bring something to the table as well. And if that cup is broken, then you cannot give from that cup. um so basically, yeah, what do we bring to the table?
Yes, that's another very important thing to be aware of, and it's part of the knowing ourselves. Ourselves, that is also very, very important. And so yeah, all these kind of topics, all the clearings of fears, blocks, limiting beliefs, past relationship traumas, these are all part also of the healing course that we developed together, that is now available. So and I would say this is, let's say, the starting part. If we really want to become conscious, aware, and the leaders of our life, even in the relationship side of it. So we need to start understanding that we are the co-creators of our lives. So we have to get out from the victim energy, the victim state. So life is not something that happens to us. We create that. And of course, we have the guidance of our soul, our higher self, the creator, the universe, and our angels, our guides. You can put as many entities, beings, people, supporters that you wish, but still the responsibility of your choice is yours. And we need to understand that. So we create our life, including our love life, with our conscious decisions every single day, every single minute. So the more you understand what you really want, what you really desire, and the more you are courageous enough to look into your mirror and to go deep inside yourself and remove, let go of fears, blocks, limiting beliefs, anything that is still more or less consciously or unconsciously stopping you from really getting out there. And the more, the easier your life and the manifestation of the things that you really want into your life will become. So yes, this is, I think, the starting point. So we will do today maybe a couple of meditations, removing some blocks, some beliefs that are very, very common for everyone. And maybe if if the ladies and gentlemen that are watching want to participate, that they can also comment and send some feelings, some fears, or any blocks that they wish to remove, and we can do a healing on that. I can do an energy scan of the people who are watching now, and also of the people that will be watching in the future, because we know that these energy healings are beyond time and space. This is also the reason why you can use these meditations and listen to them again and again and again, because they will be working on different layers all the time. It seems to be the same meditation, it seems to be the same video, even the things that we are saying now. If you listen to what we are saying in a different moment, because your consciousness is or will be on a different level, you will get a different kind of healing. And your consciousness will raise and raise and raise.
Yeah, so you know how I am. Practical girl here, guys. If you don't know me, then I am the, okay, I need a list, right? I need a list to make sure that we release everything. And what came up back in the days was like, okay, but what if I'm in a relationship, right? It's like, it feels a little bit wrong that I'm doing this, although I'm in a relationship. It's like kind of I'm already planning, on moving on, or it feels like a little bit of cheating. But that's not the case, is it? It's not just for people who are looking for a new partner.
No, absolutely. So all these concepts about relationships are true and are valid for every woman and for every man, regardless of you guys or us really being in a relationship or not, because I can guarantee you this, there is no one in the world, there is no living person in the world that has reached such a high level of consciousness and awareness that has nothing to work on themselves. I mean, no. You can be very advanced, you can be on a different level, but still, I'm sure you can find some layers if you want to find it, and if you want to work on that, that you can still improve. So basically, the more you know yourself, and the more you heal yourself with love and kindness in a nice and fun way, and the easier your life is gonna be, because that's the truth. Because the more blocks, the more heavy stuff you remove from your shoulders, from your energetic field, the lighter you will be. And this means that the more you will be connected to that energy, which is the energy of the creation, which is the energy that we need to connect to when we manifest. So we can create everything that we want in our life through the energy of love and the energy of abundance. And the more we are connected to that energy without filters or blocks or limiting beliefs, and the easier it becomes. So that's basically what we call magic. So that's the power of the magic wand. You can use your magic wand and you will find one. Every single person, if you set the intention to find your magic wand, you will. By the way, my brother just received a magic wand today. I was so happy about that.
So cool.
Yeah, so cool. And I mean, magic, love, abundance, they are all the same energy and is available to everyone. The thing is, nobody really teaches us how to do that. Nobody teaches us this concept, first of all, and nobody is teaching us how to get there. So this is basically what I do.
Yes, for a
I
living,
teach,
for a
I
living.
teach people, I help people to connect to that energy and to use that in their lives. And by doing so, I help them, but then they will learn how to do that themselves, to use it every single day of their life in every single area of their life: relationships, work, fun, anything really.
Yeah,
Anything.
with connection with the family, right? With
Yeah.
mother, father, brother. And you know what? It's like I was afraid of, I stopped believing in magic, and I even stopped watching romantic videos and movies and stuff, because it was heartbreaking for me that at that time I was in a relationship and I was like, deep inside, I feel that this is what I want, but this is not what I have. And most likely I'm engaged, right? It's like, why watch something I will never be able to reach or achieve or build? Why make, my life more miserable in believing something what I thought I will never have
Yeah.
anymore?
Yeah, so going back to your question, because I was digressing a little bit, even if you are in a relationship, all this work is very helpful, because when you remove some unconscious blocks or fears or beliefs that we all have from, family, education, culture, religion, uh, group of friends, social circles, we all have that. And if they are in the subconscious, it means that we are not conscious about those, meaning that they are influencing our brain in the manifesting process of the reality of our life, but we don't know. So when you ask yourself, okay, I am in this relationship and I really feel that this guy or this girl is really lovely. I feel that there is a very deep connection, and maybe you even feel that is so special to you, and you feel inside of you that this person is your highest and best soulmate, the one that you really want, but maybe there is something practical getting in the way, or there could be just these subconscious obstacles. And if you understand them, if you see them, and we can clear them with the energy healing, with the magic wand, your relationship will improve. So you don't need to find another partner, but you just need to remove the heaviness, the heavy energies, and what is really blocking or stopping, and just change that thing. And that's it. Your relationship will improve and will be better, and you will be much happier at the end of the day.
And life will become easier, right? Okay, so here I am, right? Kind of normal. Let's say so. Kind of normal. How do I know that I have limiting belief? Obviously, there are things which are not going the way I want, but how do I know that there is something really deep inside blocking me?
That's an amazing question. So I would say, from a very practical perspective, something very easy to start with is to have a look at your life, and see if there are recurrent patterns. So, maybe you always find yourself in the same situation. You always find yourself having the same issues. You always find yourself, I don't know, with the same kind of person, or you always find yourself in situation where you cannot or you are not able to, or you are afraid to handle that specific aspect, or you struggle with something very specific. So I would say use this kind of things and start from there. It's the easiest.
Okay, that sounds, yeah, there are a couple of, we were just
Yeah,
talking about,
we all have that.
we were talking about the other day, and you know, it's like, guys, tell me that I'm not the only one, right? I'm sharing this here, but to tell me I'm not the only one. It's like jealousy and the fact, and my mother, I love you, mom, but she wants to kind of convince me that guys need to check out girls on the street, you know, turning heads and even maybe commenting to me how beautiful she is. And I'm like, yeah, thank you. It hurts. It hurts a lot. And it seems to be kind of a pattern of mine. And obviously they are triggering big stuff in me. But it's like, yeah, then what's the pattern? What's the limiting belief? What do I need to dig out to not to react how I react, or I don't know what's going on, right? So that's just one of the examples what popped in my mind right now.
So that's interesting. So what is really making you feel hurt when you are in this situation?
I guess I'm comparing myself, and I think he is comparing me, and yeah, and it's like, yeah, I know she has bigger boobs, and I know you might like it, and why are you with me, right? It's like these type of conversations what, you know, just go through my mind, and I'm like, hello, I'm right here, respect me at least, that you know, that you don't slap me with these type of comments. I know I'm crazy.
Okay, so from what you are saying, is the energy of comparison, which is a sense of self-worth that is only given to you when you compare yourself to someone else. So you don't feel that you are worthy just because you are.
Yeah, definitely not, right? If they even show me that someone who I think really looks better, you know, it's like, it's not that he's lying or he's pointing to something what I don't see, but yeah, and maybe, you know, it's like, yeah, then why you are with me, or what are we doing together? Then, you know, just go ahead.
So what is making you feel hurt is that you don't understand why, even if he's making comments on somebody else, he's still choosing you. What is so special about you?
No, that word doesn't even occur in that moment.
Okay.
It's more of the in a comparison, I'm afraid to be the one who is losing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm getting from here, of course, is maybe a sort of sense of insecurity about yourself, because you are not able to see how special you are.
I like that when you put it like that.
So tell me.
Definitely not.
So do you know what are the diamonds, the treasure, the jewelry inside of you? What are your most precious attributes?
I have
Do
no
you know?
idea. No, I guess I don't.
Okay. Would you like to know?
Oh, yes, please
Would you
do.
like to see them?
Yes.
So shall we do a meditation about that?
Yes, please.
Okay. So let's start with this meditation, because it is very important. And it is part of our journey through the awareness of knowing ourselves, recognizing how beautiful we are, how beautiful, how special, how unique our soul really is. And so it's part of the self-journey love, which is the basis of everything. And when you are able to see that you are unique, you will be able to disconnect from the fear of, oh, somebody else is better than me. Somebody else is, I don't know, is on a different level. No, the truth is that we are all different, but we are equals. So it means that we are equally important, equally beautiful, but we are special because we all have different diamonds inside of us. And this is the reason why if someone is choosing you, is because they see those beautiful things inside of you. And maybe they do see them, but you are not able to see them because you are still working on your self-love.
Oh, I love that. That's a great, yeah, that's a great concept. Yeah, and as you were speaking about this, I was like, yeah, and it all goes back to jealousy, and all goes these could be all the, because at the end of the day, it's like I'm afraid of losing that person, right? So it's at the end of the day, that's the fear behind it, I think. Is it not? Is it the basis of jealousy,
So
self-worth, and lose?
yes, self-worth, the fear of losing someone because you don't feel that you are worthy or beautiful or whatever enough or lovable enough for that special person. Mm-hmm. You don't feel that special. So this is also why it is very important when we want to manifest for a soulmate to understand which kind of soulmate we are. Do we really feel that we are at the same level? So meaning in the same way, even if it's different because we are unique, but special at the same, in the same way as that person? Or do we feel less than that? Because if we feel less than that, we don't feel inside of our energy field that we are worthy of having that special soulmate, because we don't deserve it. So if this is what you really feel inside of you, of course you're not gonna attract that because you're not resonating with that energy. So we need to heal that. We need to remove everything, all the blocks or the beliefs, all the maybe past traumas when we were children that made us believe that we are not special enough to be worthy of a special love, of that special someone. When we heal that, and we will do it in the meditation now, we will heal ourselves, and we will then be able to resonate with that energy, knowing that we are also that special person that deserve that beautiful special love. And we will be able to manifest because we will feel worthy of receiving it. It's like, when you are asking to Santa Claus for your list of presents, and Santa Claus is ready to deliver everything you are asking for at your door, but you don't feel worthy of receiving and you don't open that door. I mean, Santa Claus is right there with all the presents, but if you don't open the door because you don't feel that you deserve them, you will not receive the gifts that you are asking for. And with the universe and the energy of love and the energy of abundance and the energy of magic is the same. If you ask but you don't feel you're worthy of receiving it, you are the one that is blocking it. You are the one that is not opening the door.
I love that. I kind of imagine it. It's like, oh, let's build a chimney, right? Because Santa Claus is coming. But why would I, why would I build a bigger than 2 meter by 2 meters chimney? I won't get a bigger present anyways, right? But if I would have built it 10 meters by 10 meters, for example, then maybe everything what I ordered or what I wanted from my list could have been delivered. That's an interesting one, yeah.
Or a very common limiting belief is, yeah, of course, I would love to be, in the relationship with a person like this, or I would love to have this experience in my life, or I would love to have this kind of job and this kind of lifestyle. Whatever it is the same. It applies to every single aspect of your life. But then in your mind, a question comes up, which is like, yeah, but who am I to deserve something like that? So we need to heal that.
We definitely do. We definitely do. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. Or I wanted to ask if there is something else we need to know before we get started. But I hope it resonates with a couple of you guys out there.
So I would say, let me just explain for just the ones who are very new to the Theta Healing meditation style, what this is all about. So it's gonna be a super, super easy meditation. That's the beauty of it, and that's why we call it magic. Because we love to make things easy and simple. We are done with difficult things, difficult processes. We can have everything we want in a nice, easy, happy, fun way.
Amen. Amen to that.
This is the magic. So what you need to do is just, if you haven't done it already, find a place where you can feel comfortable. It doesn't matter if you are sitting on a chair, if you want to lay down, if you want to sit on the couch, on the floor. You decide. There is no rule for these meditations, which makes it perfect for every situation. And you just need to relax, to close your eyes, and you will just need to follow what I say. So it's very easy and everybody can do it, even if you haven't done any kind of meditation in your life. This is why I love it, because it is really for everyone and it's so easy. So you just need to follow what I'm gonna say. That's it. Sometimes when I'm getting some beliefs, some fears that can be cleared from your energetic space, I will ask you the permission to remove it, and you have to say yes. So you just need to say yes in your mind to accept the change. And I will also sometimes give you some downloads. So it's like a new kind of software that goes into your brain. It's like a new kind of program information that is positive, that is good, that is easier. And if you want to accept that, again, you just need to say yes. So you have the power. This is also something that I really love about this kind of meditations and technique, because you are in control. Nobody is controlling your mind. You will be perfectly conscious, and you are going to decide what you let me do with you. So you are fully in charge. You are the leader of your life. I'm just making it very, very simple for you. I mean, what's better than that?
Nothing really. It's like magic like this. Yes. And we are carrying these things for years and tens of years, right? And it's still mind-blowing for me how actually really magic is magic, guys. Magic is magic. Okay.
So let's start. So we just need to relax. Let's close our eyes. Feel free to take a few deep, slow breaths, meaning that when you inhale, you do it very deeply so that the breath goes into your belly. So it goes down into your nose, into your throat, into your lungs, into your chest, into your belly. And when you exhale, you do the same from your belly up to your chest, your lungs, your throat, your mouth. Just relax. And while you do that, just imagine that a beautiful light, a beautiful energy from Mother Earth is coming up from the soles of your feet into your legs, into your knees, up into your hips, into your belly, into your chest. From your hands is going up into your arms, into your shoulders, is rising up through your spine, through your back, going into your neck, into your face, and up above your head. And up above your head, this beautiful energy is forming a beautiful ball of light. And take a few moments to see this beautiful ball of light forming above your head. And take a look and see which color this beautiful ball of light is. Just observe it. Get familiar with it. And when you are ready, you put all your consciousness into this beautiful ball of light. And when you are ready and you are inside of this ball of light, just feel, just watch that this ball of light is going up. So up into and passing through the ceiling of your room, going up into the sky, up into the atmosphere, up and beyond the earth. Is going into the solar system, passing the sun, all the planets, and it goes up higher and higher and higher into the universe, passing all the galaxies and the stars and everything in the universe, and it goes higher and higher and higher, and it goes beyond the universe, passing through layers and layers of lights, brighter lights, darker lights, brighter lights, darker lights, and it goes up, and it goes through a beautiful golden light, and you go up, and you pass through a jelly-like substance with all the colors of the rainbow, and you go up higher and higher and higher. And you pass through a beautiful pink cloud, a very soft, very gentle pink cloud. You go through this higher and higher and higher until you find a beautiful, sparkling white light. And when you see this beautiful, sparkly white light, you go into this beautiful light, into this beautiful energy, and you feel that the ball of light is dissolving into this energy, and you are also melting into this beautiful white light. And when you become one with this beautiful white light, just feel all these beautiful feelings of peace, of relaxation, calmness, lightness. Just enjoy these feelings. Just relax. This is the energy of the creation. This is the energy of love. This is the energy of all that is. This is the healing energy you are connected to. So let this energy heal you. Let this energy come into your body as well. From the top of your head, into your face, down into your neck, into your shoulders, into your back, into your arms, into your hands, into your chest, into your lungs, into your heart, into your belly, going down into your hips, into your thighs, your knees, your legs, and your feet. So every part of your body is full of this beautiful, sparkly white light. You are shining brighter and brighter with this beautiful white light. And just realize how good you feel. And let this beautiful white light remove from your system, from your body, from your mind, from your heart. Maybe some disappointments that you experienced in your past relationships. So just take a few deep breaths, and when you inhale, you just inhale more and more of this beautiful white light. And when you exhale, you just let go of all these disappointments, of all these feelings of sadness, hurt, discouragement. Maybe in some part of your body, in your heart, in your lungs, in your belly, you can feel some energies or some emotions of loneliness, discouragement, sorrow, sadness, anger. You can feel the energy of some mistakes, some regrets coming up. So just watch all these emotions coming up and let them go when you exhale. Let them go. Let this beautiful white light cleanse and clear your body, your energy field, your heart, your brain, your mind, your body, your belly. Some emotions like rejection, abandonment, Humiliation may come up as well. Just see them and let them go. Anger, frustration. You may feel the energy of judgment coming up. Maybe even with the feeling of being hurt by the judgment, by the criticism of other people, maybe by the words that someone told you that really, really hurt you deep inside. Allow all these feelings and emotions to come up and let them go when you exhale. All the insecurities, the fears of not being good enough for that special person that you would like to manifest into your life. Let them go. Maybe you can also connect because you can see it, you can feel it. You can connect to that specific time, that specific moment where these feelings were created in your life. Maybe they are connected to a specific situation, to a specific person that is still hurting you. Just connect to that. See all of these emotions and let them go. They are ready to be released. Let and allow this beautiful white light to clear all these things, all these heavy stuff, all these heavy energies. Let them go. And let them go with a sense of gratitude, because maybe, yes, they were heavy. They were hurting you for all this time. They have been hurting you for all this time. But probably you were keeping them inside because they were serving you on some level. Maybe they were teaching you some good things. Maybe they were teaching you which kind of person you really would like to have into your life. Maybe they were teaching you of something that, or some behavior, or some anything really that you can improve in your way of connecting to other people. So just allow yourself to see and to receive the lessons, the learnings that these painful feelings were trying to communicate to you. So if you give me the permission to do so, I will ask to remove and heal all these wounds and to download you with all the information about all these learnings that you need to get, all the final missing pieces of information that you need to complete all these lessons. So if you want this, you just need to say yes. Thank you. So inhale the light, the love, the happiness, and let go of all these feelings, of everything that your body, your energy field is ready to let go of. If you give me the permission to do so, I would love to remove all these feelings of regrets, anger towards yourself for allowing yourself to be hurt. So a lot of anger towards yourself that needs to be seen, understood, and let go of. So if you give me the permission to do so, I can also download you with the perspectives and the information that you need to complete these learnings as well, so that you can be able to let go of all your resentments, frustrations, and anger towards yourself. So just say yes if you want me to do that. And say yes if you want me to download you with the knowledge and the feeling that you know how to, and you already do that, forgive yourself for everything that you think is a mistake. Because in reality, there are no mistakes. Life, God, the creator, the universe, no, they don't make mistakes. They don't exist. We think that we make mistakes, but the word mistakes, it doesn't exist in the creator's dictionary. So there is nothing really that you need to punish yourself about. They are just experiences that are teaching us something that we need to learn. So allow this information, this consciousness to come into you. So that you can also allow yourself to let go of the need or of the program of having to learn through hardship, hard times, difficulties, disappointments. We are done with that. We can learn what we need to learn in our life to move forward with the energy of love, happiness, ease and grace, according to the energy of the least effort, which is a universal energy. So if you want me to do this healing for you, just say yes and be open to receive. And if you give me the permission to do so, I would also like to heal all the times where you were feeling unworthy of love, not good enough to be loved, and download you with the feeling of how it feels like to be loved unconditionally by the creator, by the universe, by yourself, by your family, your friends, and your partner, with unconditional love for everything that you are, exactly the way you are. And can I also download you with the definition and the feeling of what self-love really is? What it means to be able to love yourself every day, which is a very different energy from being selfish. So if you want to get the discernment between these two energies, just say yes and I can download you with that. So that you know how to live your life loving yourself every day with ease and grace and happiness and joy. how to love and accept every single aspect of you. And of course, you always have the choice to improve and self-develop your and do this kind of journey into self-evolution. But you also would need to accept all the aspects of your being to really develop a full sense of self-love and to be able to be open to receive the full, complete love from other people as well. So if you want to receive all of that, just say yes. And now, if you give me the permission to do so, I would like to download you with the ability to see your uniqueness. Why? What are the reasons why? What are your precious gems that you hold into your heart? Your talents, your beauty, your real beauty. So if you give me the permission to do so, I can do this for you so that you can see how beautiful and unique and special you are, that you deserve to be loved by that special person that you are looking for. And that you know how to love yourself first. Because you will need to learn how to be your soulmate, first of all. So if you want me to download you with all of this, just say yes. How to do that, when to do that, how to do it in the highest and best way. Just say yes. Good. And now I want you to connect with your heart, with your beautiful, sparkly, bright heart. And I want you to go inside your heart and see or feel or receive a message about your treasure, your unique beauty. I want you to see the beauty of who you really are. So if you want that, just say yes. And just allow yourself to receive this vision, this message, this feeling, whatever it is. And feel this feeling of love from the Creator. Feel this feeling of unconditional love from the Creator that is coming to you. It's like a big, warm hug of a beautiful pink and sparkly light. Maybe you can add a little bit of gold, a little bit of white, a little bit of blue. You can add any colors that you like. Just feel it. Just make it as beautiful as you wish it to be for you. Knowing that you deserve to feel like this every day of your life. You deserve that just because you are you. Just because you are. So let's remove all the expectations from other people. Let's remove the need to belong and to be consistent with the standard that the community is dictating, or your social circles, or your family, or yourself, or your partner if you have one. Let's just disconnect ourselves from all of this and just connect to the beauty, the magic of who you really are inside of your beautiful heart. Knowing that is safe, that is beautiful, and is so rewarding for you to be your real self. Knowing that your soulmate, your real soulmate, the highest and best, the most compatible one, the one that is going to be the one growing with you, if you want that kind of soulmate, of course. Knowing that this kind of soulmate can only see you for who you really are, because this soulmate is the one that will love you for who you really are. So if you don't have the courage to be who you really are, this soulmate will never find you. It's like when you look for something that is pink and you can only see red. You are looking for that pink. So if your soulmate is dressed in red, you cannot find it. So just remove all the masks that you may be using because you are afraid, because you are scared, because you feel that you need to protect yourself with something. And make your true heart, your true soul really shine brighter and brighter, so that you can attract, you can call, you can allow that beautiful, special soulmate to come into your life. So if you are ready and willing to do all of this, just say yes. And just be open to receive. Allow yourself to receive the feelings of this beautiful, true, higher love that you really deserve. And visualize yourself into this beautiful relationship with this beautiful, special person. And see yourself being so happy, living this beautiful and fulfilled life, full of love, full of abundance, full of all the beautiful things that you wish and that you deserve and that you want. Because it is your birthright to receive it. And the Creator is ready to deliver all of this to you. You just need to feel worthy of receiving it. So if you want me to heal all the parts that are not there yet, and you want to be downloaded with these feelings and this knowledge that you can now have, manifest, create all of this into your life, just say yes. And just visualize yourself living the life of your dreams. Feel the feelings, how beautiful it is, how beautiful it feels, how happy, how much joy is there in your life. So let's remove the insecurities, the fears, all the scarcity energies that we don't want anymore, that are not serving us anymore. And just replace them with the energy of love, the magic, abundance. So just say yes if you want me to do that for you. And take a few deep breaths and just let this all come into your heart, into your mind, into your lungs, into your body, into your energy field. Knowing that this is already into your life. Knowing that you are ready to receive it, that you are worthy of receiving, that you deserve it, just because you are that special, beautiful being, human being that you are. See how beautiful your soul really is. So now, just give yourself a very nice, kind and gentle, sparkly, sparkly shower of energy, inside and outside, so that this beautiful energy can clear all the remaining fears, blocks, insecurities, heavy stuff that you may still feel going around. Just let this beautiful light clear it. And when you inhale, just allow more light to come into your body, together with the oxygen. When you breathe the air, just feel and see all this oxygen, all this fresh air charged with this beautiful energy come into your lungs, going into your heart, and being distributed across your body, so that your full body, your full energy field is shining brighter and brighter and brighter. Take a few deep breaths. And start moving very gently, very slowly, your hands, your feet, your arms, your neck, your shoulders, your legs, very gently, very slowly. Ground again. Feel the energy of Mother Earth. And when you're ready, just open your eyes. Gently, slowly, take your time.
Wow. Yeah.
How is it? How do you feel?
It was a little bit emotional. There were tons of stuff coming up, you know, when you were listing the feelings. It's like, man, that hits me. That hits hard.
Good. All cleared.
It all came from the
All
lower
gone.
back part, and like a spiral through my spine. It has been removed, and when you send the downloads, then I got a little bit dizzy, and it's amazing. It's always amazing.
So just to remind everyone that this is the kind of energy healing that you can also find in the video course, that you can just download and do as many times as you want. And the course is made up of a first part when we do this kind of healings and clearings, but much more than this, on the SoulMate side. And the second part is going to be a series of energy healings and clearings on specific topics about like the daily life in a relationship with your soulmate. So topics like, okay, the competition, you know, for who is in charge, who is the dominant one, or another topic that we are addressing is the fear of commitment. So we clear that. The fear of trusting yourself and somebody else fully and completely. The fear of intimacy. So all these topics will be addressed, and many more. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. And you can just get it, download it, and you do it as many times as you want.
Yeah, I added the
That's
link to
super
the
easy.
comment. Yeah, I added the link to the comments, guys.
Ah, okay, good.
Yeah, it's called Connect to the Magic of Love, and it's created with love, and
With the
it's
magic wand.
launching with the magic wand, yes. And it is life-changing. If you feel like if this resonated with you, then you know it's just so much more. It's just so much, so many layers and so many perspectives what we can change, so we can easily move through even the dating part, and if you are in the relationship, then really make it something what you both enjoy and both love. And I really highly recommend. I'm someone who went it through and who did it a couple of times during the process as well, and I share a couple of my my things as well, and amazing. It is really truly amazing.
So because you've done that a couple of times, and also you have done some clearings and healings with me, what would you say is, in your experience, the most relevant belief or fear that you cleared that made you do a very significant step forward in, or change of perspective in your relationship, or the way you were approaching your partner or something like that?
I found, so what I mentioned at the beginning, right? It's like the perspective. So guys, I'm not sure if you're in online dating these days, it's soul crushing. It can be really soul crushing. And part of the process, we come up with our values and what we want from the soulmate. And only by thinking about that, made those ghostings, made those soul crushing, you know, couple of messages what you get on dating apps, just so much easier. It was like, okay, you are not hitting, I don't know, you know, not even the half of my values what I'm looking for. That's it, next. Before that, I would have gone through the whole, but it started so nice, why not? I'm sure I said something wrong. And no, I set the bar, and I was able, just with that one video, I was able to shift my perspective and say, okay, you are not the person, next. And easily, just like that, you really changed. You really, it's a life changer. It's a life changer.
So that gave you the clarity, more clarity on what you really want. So instead of being just waiting in a passive way for someone to reach out to you, and then you say, okay, but maybe this is the only one person that will ever reach out to me, so let's give this person a chance, even if you know that you are not compatible. I mean, you may decide that you still want to give this person a chance because you feel that there is something and your soul is telling you that. So maybe that's the truth and you are right in going for that. Or maybe you just know that you are keeping this relationship or sort of dating process going on just because you are afraid that there is nobody else out there for you. So these are two very different levels of awareness. So the first one is, okay, you're right, give this person a chance, because this is the alignment of you with your souls that is guiding you through this. And the other one is just the energy of scarcity, so the fear that you will be alone, that you will never find someone, so you are like in a desperate kind of energy.
Yes, yes.
Which is not what we want when we manifest something that we want.
And they feel that, right? They feel that like by hunting, right? The lion knows which one is the weak, which one is the weak animal he needs to attack. And yes, that victim mentality, what you mentioned, right? So that came really. It's not like life happening to me, and I need to accept whatever I get, but really the empowered myself, right, who went out there, and I showed up, and this is me, this is what I have to offer, but these are my needs, this is what I can bring to the table, but these are my needs. And if you are not communicating, if you're not talking to me for 3 days, then you are just not that person, right? Next. And it was empowering. Yeah, it was empowering, and really, yeah, the victim mentality is huge. It's huge.
Cool. So I would say, because it's been nearly 1 hour and a half. I mean, me and you, Agnes, we are not able to do a video that is less than this, but it's okay. We accept ourselves. I mean, sometimes, I get feedback from people, oh, you should talk less, because I don't have that much time to follow through and always be connected and blah blah blah. But I also get other kind of feedback about, oh, that was so interesting, that I was really listening to you and I didn't even notice that it was like 1 hour and a half or even 2 hours for the video that I did yesterday. So I mean, it means that it is what it is. If it takes 1 hour and a half, it means that we all here need what we have been saying in this hour and a half. So it's good. We just accept that we are not able to control time and keep it shorter. And it's okay. We love that.
And you know what I always notice is with our conversation, maybe we are triggering some stuff what someone needs to hear. And even if there is only one person who watches it and feels like, man, this is me, this resonates with me, and this is what I need help with, then I think it was worth it. And if someone's watching the replay, or if you are, if you know that that you need to listen to this, like I know tomorrow morning this will be the first one what I do again, then you can just find a part where we start the meditation. But I feel like that these conversations are more awareness and more just finding those things. We are so much in our head during the day that sometimes it's just needed to listen, and oh yeah, that's the button there, what we pushed maybe with some of those questions. So, and I loved it.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And I guess we will be doing some more meditations like this in the next weeks. And maybe we can also add some discussions and meditations more specifically about not just love and finding your soulmate, but also clearing maybe some blocks about abundance, generally speaking. So it can be applied to love, relationships, but also to work or anything that you want to manifest into your life.
Yeah,
So
because you guys are telling me all the time, right? Everything is
yeah.
connected. So what we are experiencing, negative stuff, is just, the mirror that we need to shine a little more light there and release stuff to make sure that, you know, I would say slowly but surely, but that's not true, because with Theta Healing, I think is just so instant that
Yes.
once you listen, or once you are ready to listen, right? Because we hear these stories all the time, and it's just like in marketing and in business, you hear the strategy, and there is one point where it clicks, and yes, this is what I need. There is the point where I need to really make a change, do these meditations, or they can connect to something like connect to the magic of love, and really spend a little more time, because you deserve it. You deserve the self-love, you reserve the relationship, and you really deserve. And let's make the next couple of months just about you, and let's see how those seeds are growing later, right?
Yes, 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 yes. And hopefully these kind of meditation or spaces and conversations that we have can also be a way to help people create in their lives a sort of space, a sort of sacred space just for themselves. And this is also part of honoring oneself and honoring your soul and moving forward into your self-love journey, which is the basic of the magic of love.
Yeah, and I love that. Amen. Amen to that. Thank you very much, Margarita. As
Thank you.
always, it's amazing. It helps me a lot to release these kind of things, because the layers are coming up usually, right? It's like another layer and another layer,
Yeah,
and life is
yeah,
triggering us. So it's always beautiful to get this kind of just love, pure
yeah.
love. Okay. Thank you very much. And then see you guys next week with a little bit different topic, but with the same energy and with the same amount of love, right?
Yes.
Thank you
Bye.
very much. Bye.
Bye.